My 22 Expert Turbo with about 3,100 miles on it finally blew up, and it's up at the dealership getting warrantied. So today I was thinking about taking out the old Rev. I took it on its maiden voyage the other day up to the bars. Just did a little bar run with it, and she's freaking mint. Look at how clean this sled is. I just waxed it up last night. I mean, other than a broken front bumper and a couple scratches, this thing is clean with a fresh rebuild on the motor. So that was my first option, but Patrick offered for me to take the 22 Freeride Turbo. This thing's got about 1,300 miles on it now, but we're gonna go take this out instead. But stay tuned for a video when I get out on this old Summit and we compare how this thing rips to something a little newer. This is exactly 20 years older than my Freeride Turbo, but this is a 23, so it'd be 19 years newer, this one. So we're gonna go out and rip and stop being snow snobs, as the dude on Facebook would say. But with Avalanche conditions the way they've been and visibility the way they've been, I just have not been comfortable going out on the mountain and pushing into some of these zones that I normally ride. So we're gonna hit it today. We're gonna stick to some mellow terrain and stay out of any danger. So today I'm on the 22 Freeride Turbo. All of my other sleds are starting to drop like flies. Well, the two that did fall off, they had over 3,000 miles on them. One being a turbo and one being just a stock 850. We're taking it pretty easy today, take it nice and slow, and evaluate every move we make, because the snowpack is super sketchy. We've been in a extreme avalanche warning for the last going on 5 days now, and that's due to fracturing and cracks in the snow that propagates over 800 feet. I personally triggered something from 147 yards, which is 300 feet. So we're not taking any chances. We're gonna be very slow and methodical. We're not really headed towards much extreme avalanche terrain today, but it's still good to assess your game plan. So we're just gonna go pop through this little shortcut in the field. We're gonna go past Meadow Creek Lodge and up to a spot that I normally shred. I was told that it's all beat out right now, but I got a couple little spots that nobody usually pokes into. So it's Bluebird over by West Yellowstone today, but out here in Island Park it's all socked in, as it has been for the last week. So this is Patrick's sled. I've driven it a couple times here and there, but it was either this or the Rev today, and with the amount of miles that we're putting on today, I figured this is the better option. I'll go take that Rev out when we get some fresh snow, and I can just go smash it up in the trees or something. This is going to be quite the trek today.
But the trails are finally getting groomed now. They haven't been grooming this entire year. I think this is probably the third time they've groomed this year. I'm glad I put my heavy duty base layer on today. It's been insanely warm the last couple days, but it finally started to cool back down. These tracks must be from Skeeter going into work. This is the way that Skeeter takes on his snowmobile, and he's the one who told me about this route. It cuts out a good bit of trail riding. That was sketchy. So yep, we're on the right track. There's 3 separate bridges you have to go across to get through here. This being numero uno. So here's bridge numero dos. Duckies. So this is where we came yesterday or the other day on my rev. As always, we forgot Meadow Creek was closed. They're closed on Wednesdays and Thursdays. But we won't ever forget that again, because it's quite a disappointment when you wrench on shit all day and then your favorite food spot's closed when you should have known it was closed. So this is a cool little summer home area out here in the flats. They're kind of like out in the middle of everything. Some old cabins through here. And then you have the third bridge, which completes the shortcut. Now you've gotten around all the fingers of the river. It's kind of just a big marshland out here in the field. Somebody's tile from their track. You put your throttle block on so you can't move it, huh? Yeah. It's alright. I just gotta let my finger rest for a second. You have it, compared to my setup, you have this one set really far down. We'll go straight down this trail, and then we'll hop on that old railroad bridge or whatever the hell up here, that trestle. Yep. Okay. So yeah, now we're gonna work our way down to this old railroad trestle down towards Big Springs. It's kind of a secret spot of mine, so if you don't already know about it, I'm not gonna tell you where it is. Come out here and try to find it yourself. There's some really cool stuff to be found. The trails are still fresh groomed. Killer. You know, today's Friday. There should be a lot of people out riding, but last weekend there were so many people out here for Out West Sled Fest, and I think that, along with the weather we've been having, has kind of scared some people away. Oh, the trails are really freaking nice right now. Gotta give the groomer props. Finally. I haven't given the groomer props all year, but finally. I mean, I don't ride the trails either, so this is like my first day ripping down the trail in a long time. With these loud-ass snowmobiles, I doubt there's anything down here. There's a couple fishies down there. Some little guys. They don't get fed as much. Oh, there's a deer out there. Huh. So we're headed back now because my renters are having issues with their snowmobiles. Brand new with no miles on them. And they're having issues. So we're gonna go back and make sure, I mean, we'll just go see what these guys want to do. If they're not happy, I'll give them their money back and we can go on our way. But he did end up smashing the brake reservoir and losing the plunger. I mean, he didn't break the reservoir, but he lost the plunger, which means that you have to buy an entire assembly. Now there's a cheat to not have to buy the entire assembly, but he went and bought the parts already, so. But now apparently he's having issues with the display. So we're gonna go, I don't know, we're gonna go see what the hell's going on with these guys. So I don't know what exactly is going on, but it sounds like these guys want me to come back to address the situation. Alright, I said we're on our way, but if you get it fixed and want to go, go. Okay, they're headed to Meadow Creek, so we'll just meet them up there. Let's burn a couple minutes and see if we can't get up to that fire tower. Nice. Yeah! Nice work. Yeah! Oops.
They really fucked this up from the last time we were here.
Oh, it was like this before. It was just filled in with snow. Damn, dude, I almost had that. And then I didn't. Alright. So we're the first people breaking up here this year. Just built Pat a little ramp. See how this next one goes. That wasn't too bad. Last year it was completely different. It was so filled in last year that those rocks down there weren't even exposed. Yeah, none of these rocks were. Huh. So not many people know you can come up here. Like I said, we broke through here last year and found out it was pretty killer. There's actually some pretty cool terrain through here. I'm actually very surprised we're the first people coming up here. Oh! That's a cool zone. I'm getting distracted looking around. Here we are, the fire tower. It's pretty cool terrain through here. You know, last year we were sitting so high up in the snowpack, we were right in line with all the fucking branches. Right now we're below them all. So it looked a hell of a lot thicker last year.
Crazy.
And this year it's just like, it looks like an open playground through there. We'll have to come check this out some other time. Let's get over to Meadow Creek though. That's cool.